Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Uppington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I'd just like to say that I'm proud to be joining the Worldwide Wiki family. I don't know very much about wikis, but I do know about advertising. My theory on advertising can be summed up in one short sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft set.
Good sound, thank you.
And I'd like to say that
Benjamin Burton Daniel Uppington. What the heck kind of name is that?
And I'd like to say that
See, Benny.
Do you call this a double martini? There's only one of it.
And I'd like to say
Daddy, JB says to take Miss LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling good.
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
Hey, Pinky, let's dance.
I'm already dancing with Rosemary.
Everybody dance.
Come on, Hetty. Oh, Hetty. No more games.
Back to the party.
Okay, Hetty, have a nice shower.
Someday.
Guess what?
Mr. Bigley?
No!
Hi, Hetty. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley here.
Mr. Bigley? He is not coming. Someone gave you that downstairs.
I should have known it was a rib. I should get back to the
What's your party?
I think I should really get back to the party.
It's more fun down here.
Well, actually...
Going to Rosemary, huh? You stuff on her?
Oh, she and I are just good friends.
That's very sensible. An up-and-coming young man like you should not be tied down. I've been watching you bust down. You're going places.
Venezuela. Look, Hetty.
Wouldn't JB die if he walked in and found you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Let's fight. Fish, if you don't kiss me, I'll tell JB you did.
Okay, just once. right. Finch is in love. He must be in love with her since she took my particulars.
And you found this out by kissing me?
That's right, Hetty.
Oh, I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary, Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till the glass out it came. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed, what a crescendo. Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Auntie, I heard Betty from talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened. Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Can't you hear it? It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Now look here, Jane Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Jane Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kiss, what a crescendo. Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound. I never realized. It's like I'm seeing you for the first time.
I'm seeing you for the first time, and you have on two different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Rosemary, you don't understand. This is very easily displayed.
Yes, I do. Don't let me keep you. Go on, go back to making love to her. Kiss her again, take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do.
Let's see what she said.
You get back in there.
I have nothing to hide.
How you keep hitting? No. You snake, now kiss me.
I'm sorry, I thought.
It's my fault, Mr. Bigley. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
Well, that's okay. I just came in to wash up.
Excuse me.
Finch, I have a call.
You do? For what?
Never mind. However, I want you to know that I still do not approve of what you were doing when I walked in. I do not care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries.
But Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Oh, yes. Good point.
There you are, JB. I looked for it.
Where's Brad?
Oh, I think you
He
must
should
have
be
more
here.
notes.
Oh, there he is.
Sir.
A little late, but fashionably, you know. Anyways,
But I haven't finished my speech yet.
you made a fine speech, Upton.
Yes, a very good speech, Mr. Ovington.
Ovington, Mrs. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, Mr. Ovington, but, well, I'm very interested in advertising, and I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine, some wonderful stuff. JB, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an all-star, all-American halfback in college?
Is that so? Where did you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk!
You're right, I am. You see how badly we beat the Groundhogs last week?
Ovington, I'm not a bigot. I've hired men from all colleges. Tigers, snakes, trojers, gophers, badgers, but never, ever a chipmunk. Your resignation is accepted. That was a narrow squeak.
It was a big shock to me, sir.
Well, Finch, it's great to know you on the ball when it comes to advertising.
Say, JB, what are we going to do about a new advertising agency?
Finch, maybe it's fate you happen to be here at this very moment. You've always wanted this rotten job. Do you think you can handle it?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
JB, I don't want to question your decision. Finch is a very bright fellow, but he's rather inexperienced and
I like him!
I like him!
I think we've hit on something here, Brad. This boy is loaded with great ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Well, sir, I haven't
Oh,
had time
come on, Finch. Where are those ideas?
Well, sir, it's
Put
just
up or
that-
shut up, son.
Well, sir,
Get on the ball, you'll be out of here like a shot.
I'd like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
JB, the plans board is having a meeting the day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you've got 48 hours to make an advertising presentation. You better get going, Finch. You're now vice president in full charge of advertising, and quite frankly, up until now, I'm pretty unsatisfied with your work.
I don't care what happens. I'm a vice president now. Vice President Finch. Hello, operator. This is Mr. Finch. Give me the stationery shop downstairs. Remember those cards I told you about last week? Yeah, go ahead and print them right away. Now, let's see what. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Merci, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I have wonderful news. They're going to make me vice president, in charge of advertising.
Oh, congratulations. Can I be your secretary?
Gee, I love that, Hetty, but Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
Oh, I'll go back to the dinner pool. Guess I'll wait for that pigeon until after he's married.
Rosemary?
I'm going to be your secretary.
Well, of course. You were Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I'm in charge of his whole department.
And what makes you think I'd be your secretary? I'd rather die.
But you have to, you must. You know what a tough job advertising is, and well, I can't do it without your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, in that case. Okay, I'll be your secretary.
Great. Now, let's get to work.
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary. Now, wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello. Operator, who paints names on office doors? Hello, name painter. This is Mr. Finch. Yes, I want my name on my door in gold leaf. J. Pierpont Finch. J. Pierpont.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of my
all been scared out of their wits. When's the big meeting?
It's set for this afternoon. I sure hope Monty comes up with something. Where are you going?
Home.
At 10 o'clock in the morning?
I've quit. I've resigned.
Nonsense. You've been threatening that all week.
This time it's official. I left my letter of resignation on his desk. You wait till he reads it.
But,
I just can't take it anymore, Smitty. I don't mind a person ignoring me completely as long as he pays a little bit of attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
he did tell you that he loved you and that he wanted to marry you.
Shh, that was supposed to be a secret.
Don't worry, I didn't tell anybody.
Oh, what's the matter?
Rosemary's resigning from Finch.
But I thought he was going to marry her. That's what I thought.
I only told the girls.
Never. Oh, you got to.
Look, Rosemary, there's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him, I mean to us girls. How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? That makes you a Cinderella.
I'm no Cinderella. I have $85 in the bank and a savings bond.
Money's got nothing to do with it. He's a vice president. That automatically makes him a prince.
True. So you're all automatically a Cinderella, see? All right, I'll give him one more chance.
So you are now vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success, rung by painful rung, and so you have almost reached the top. You've done beautifully, unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Finch.
Hello, Betty.
Sorry I busted in. There was no one outside. First time I've seen your new office. Nice. So, I guess you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Well, Bonnie, I want you to be friends. You know, Sunoco and Peace Pipe. You've never liked me.
Oh, Betty.
Don't deny it, it's true. I don't blame you. I've been a no-good, backbiting thing.
That's a bit strong, Betty.
How would you put it?
I guess your way's best.
Well, I'd like to change all that. Now I know you're stuck for an idea, and I'm
Now, wait a minute. I am not stuck for an
I was
idea.
thinking, well, giveaway shows are coming
No,
back.
I am not. What was that?
I have this idea for a giveaway program. It's called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We had a $1,000 savings bond somewhere, and every week on television we give clues as to where it is. Look, as you said, you don't need an idea, but let me leave this with you. If you get a chance, look it over, because the meeting's in a few little while. I mean, it's soon.
Betty,
Yes.
what did your uncle tell you when you told him about this?
I didn't tell him, Connie. If I brought it to him, he wouldn't listen. That's why I brought it to you.
You didn't tell your uncle?
No, Connie. Look, if you're not interested.
Well, it doesn't give me much nourishment, but I'll give it a bit of a think.
Feel free to use it.
Treasure hunt. It would be a $1,000 bond. This thing needs some kind of a new twist.
Ponty,
Oh,
I'm back. I changed my mind.
Miss Pilkington, hello.
Don't blame me for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America. Don't you understand? I quit, resigned, left you forever.
Why would you do that?
Because I was hurt, humiliated, ignored, upset.
Who did that to you?
You.
Me? It couldn't have been me. I've been sent 10 words to you all week, true?
True.
Good. Now, Miss Pilkington,
You have to call me that. Can't you call me Rosemary?
you're going to call me Mr. Finchington. Well, you're Mrs. Finchington. And I'll do the same.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
That's right. I thought we had all that settled.
I keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. Now, Can we talk about some serious matters?
Sure.
All right, Miss Pilkington. I finally came up with a new idea for a television program. I'm thinking of calling it The Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The prize would be a $1,000 bond. But do you think that's enough? $25,000? Listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? 200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again?
I love you.
No, before that.
I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give away the whole company. I mean, well, not the whole company. Stock. Nobody can resist that nowadays. I've got to speak to Mr. Bigley. I've got to get him this moment. No, I'll go speak to him myself.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by a man with a gun, to want every life and filters your soul. Oh, to be there in the corner of his mind, darling, absent mind, such heaven, wearing the white uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Oh, I was just checking on some new plastic yarn. Now, Hetty, I told you never to. What the heck do you want?
Remember the idea I told you about, the treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought of that treasure hunt.
Well, I just wanted to remind you that you hated it.
Darling, I've told you that during office hours I can't meet with you.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I came for a business puppy.
Business?
Oui. I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Your resignation? What are you going to do?
I'm on my way to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles, Hetty, you can't. What's this all about?
I got a letter from my girlfriend. She works for a big cosmetic firm there, and she can get me a job. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
Oui, in all those big Grand West department stores.
That's undignified. You can't run around demonstrating some fake goo.
It is not fake. It is very fine skin cream. It's called Dermoblast. Do you know what this makes for?
Please, don't tell me.
Shark belly jelly.
You know, I was afraid of that. You said you wanted a career. What kind of a future is there in shark bellies?
Well, there is around here. No one will use me as their secretary. They stay with me like I had some extremely tropical disease.
Hetty, if you could just be patient.
No, I've made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll manage somehow. Only how will I spend all those lonely nights?
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
You'll be all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I know I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Bigley, old money bags. People come to me about treasure hunts. My whole day is spent talking money. And what does that all mean? Nothing. Hetty, nothing means anything with them.
No. Don't stop getting sincere. That's not fair.
Well, no one knows this, but I'm an extremely emotional person.
So am
I knew you'd
I.
understand.
I do. I have an idea.
What?
I could be your secretary.
That's not happening. I mean, I have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me to be your secretary.
Just be patient, Hetty.
All right. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye, kids. Hello, Dermoblast.
But Hetty,
Beginning
JB gave him a postponement, so he must have something. You know, man, I'm really starting to get a little scared of Finch.
Me too. We don't do something about it soon.
He'll have us all working in the mailroom.
Hi, everyone. Heard anything, Betty?
Guys, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with, well, believe me, he's dead, and I'm so happy I can cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know. Finch has a way of balancing. I wouldn't believe he was dead if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I would agree with you. Finch is very smart, but remember he's in advertising now, and that doesn't even brains. Uh-oh. Has anyone seen my wild cream oil?
Hi, everyone.
All set for the big meeting?
Could be. Could be. Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Guys, stop that band! I gotta stop that band!
Again. Okay. Okay. In order to make attacks against your case in this rebuttal, I'd like to point out that September 11th was not a good case because, not a good example because it wasn't only privacy that the terrorist had. It was more trust than privacy. And that's what we should have been worried about. And the public is not stripped of rights when privacy is given. Privacy is a right, so you're canceling yourself out by saying that by giving yourself a right, you're losing rights. Privacy can be important to innocent people. It's true. I can explain it in many ways. It's just that bad things happen to innocent people, and sometimes people don't want that information to be spread, and privacy helps that, which makes them feel better, eventually giving them my criteria, which is maximization of rights. Public is not stripped of rights when privacy is given, especially because privacy helps achieve the maximization of rights, as shown. And safety is a luxury. So is privacy, but luxuries can be important. Luxury is just a fancy word for, well, living, kind of. And you need certain things, necessities. But privacy can be very important to a person because if someone isn't feeling good privately, then they're not going to help the societal welfare. But safety, if you're always worried about if people are going to do something to you, you're not going to help achieve societal welfare, because if everybody's worried about something, then they're not going to achieve like they would with privacy and being left alone.
What? What are you doing? Bryn was cooked. Smile for the camera. Come on, I never ever get to. Ooh, it looks good. What are you making?
Mashed potatoes.
Ooh, it looks good. Where's the turkey? Ooh. Okay, let's say how old you are. What? You look good on film. You know who you look like?
Who?
Lady Diana. Because you look really shy. Well, I'm not talking about when she's dead. I'm talking about when she was alive. I should say goodbye to my kitchen because I'm going to get a new kitchen. Brett? Brett? Blake? Say hi.
Of Bonnie Bernstein, Jim Nance, thanks so long from Texas Stadium. We're in overtime. Denver defeats Dallas 24-21.
Oh, there's Brett.
Thanks. You?
Hello. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Hi, Blake.
Hi.
What are you thankful for?
Batteries running out.
Hi, Bryn. It's awfully quiet.
Blake, why don't you go ahead and
Brett,
start?
don't be depressed. They'll be in the playoffs.
Guys, start.
These are terrible videos.
Start the turkey.
Start the turkey, Blake. Who cares?
It's just football. Oh, it's kind of weird. Great, thank you.
Brett, you're drinking wine. Look up and smile for the camera.
Aren't you 21, Boone?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay, first of all, in defense of my case, when he attacked me with saying the cause of 9/11 was not only privacy but trust, it's not exactly true because it was because we couldn't find out what they were planning, so that let them be able to attack us. So that was not being able to, or giving them privacy allowed them to plot attacks on us, pretty much. And also he said the public is not stripped of rights when individuals are given privacy, but they actually are stripped of rights because when everybody has their own privacy, that makes everyone else not able to know what could be happening or what could be being plotted against them. And so, yeah, that strips their right of being able to know what's going on. And also he said safety does not give societal welfare. And, well, to get societal welfare, everyone needs to know that they're safe, so they can still live without being in fear. So safety is a value that gives societal welfare, because without it, people would just be worried constantly. And to attack his case, he said privacy achieves maximization of rights, but shouldn't it be maximization of rights achieving privacy, since that was his criteria. And also he said luxury was another word for living. I really don't understand that definition in this case. And he said the mood is always changing, and he said the mood of society was like the stock going up, but that's not always true, because if he said it would create fear, but it doesn't necessarily do that all the time.
that bold, brave spring of a tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And with my faith in my fellow man, all but falls apart. I've got to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clean eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slang, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
The farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
All right, everyone. Where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
We'll start without him. We have plenty of other business to take care of before we come to Finch's presentation. Brad?
Yes, JB?
That stuff you recommended for my crabgrass does not work at all.
I don't understand it, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
Well, my lawn is a mess. You better come up with something new.
Right, JB?
We never have trouble with crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement. Sorry, JB, it's a little joke.
Gentlemen, you will excuse my niece. It's just a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Now, let's see. Yes? Oh, we've been waiting for him. Send him in. It's Finch.
Hello, gentlemen. I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch.
A picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. That can give you the kind of idea of the impact our new television program is going to have. Now, here's some of the national publicity you can look forward to. The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And, JB, Golfer of the Year.
Very interesting.
Now, here. Oh, my. Here's a sales map of our demographic groups, divided into social, geographic, and ethnic areas. Now, it shows how we make deep penetration, intense saturation in areas where resistance has long been its peakiest.
I like this thinking.
Now, here's a sales chart of our past fiscal year. Note the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. Now, here's what's going to happen to our sales once we really get going. Up, up, and up. And there you have it, JB.
Finch, I think you've done it. Very good.
Can I ask a question, JB?
Yes.
What exactly is his idea?
You heard a television show that'll give us penetration and peak reaction. Sounds great, Finch. Great! Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, but what is his idea for the show?
I don't understand why you have to be so darn negative. The only things you ever come up with are lousy ideas like treasure hunts. Now let's see. All right, Finch, what is the idea for the show?
Well, I don't think I'm going to tell you.
What do you mean?
You know, JB, I've always thought of you as a man of breadth and vision. A visionary, but, well now, I don't know, I'm thrown.
By what?
By the way you just spoke to Benny about her idea. You dismissed it. The fact is, there are treasure hunts. And there are treasure hunts. Now, when Benny came to me with her idea, I thought it was rotten too.
I should hope so.
But then I remembered something, JB. An idea itself, it's worthless. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci may have made some sketches for a flying machine, but it took a great mind to turn those little sketches into a Boeing 707. Well, a man named Gatling may have invented a machine gun, but it took a great mind to turn that little machine gun into a great program like the Untouchables. Now, when I thought of that, Benny's silly little idea became a challenge to me. I said, I'm going to take this idea, Benny frumps it, defrump it. First of all, my prize, it's not money, and it's not bonds. It's stock.
Stock?
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company?
These days, people like stock more than they like money.
How can we issue 50,000 extra shares of stock?
That's no problem. It's a civil matter of taking convertible debentures from the seeking fund and issuing stock options, which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert into non-voting common or replacement warrants.
Tell me that again?
I can't.
It can't be done, JB.
It can be done.
But what if it could?
But it can be done.
But what if it could? Wouldn't it create tremendous excitement?
But it can be done.
But what if it could? Just think for one moment if it could. Well, what would your answer be?
I forgot the question.
We can't just give away stock.
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Now, can I please go on with my presentation?
Yes, but Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB, but, well, the public loves them. Anybody who can come up with a clear, unfixed, unrigged way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And, well, I've got our secret ingredient. Gentlemen, I'd like to present the worldwide wicked treasure hunt girl.
What is this?
This is my secret ingredient. I'm combining greed and sex. You can't miss. Go ahead.
Hello there. I'm your worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'm going to bring you one clue to where the worldwide wicked treasure has been hidden.
Buried.
Oh, wait, buried. It's hard getting mixed up. Isn't that so cute? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue. Very nice.
Of course, Miss LaRue won't be our real treasure girl. But once we're on the air, I recommend a big name, personality.
Well, I'm leaving the film anyway. Of course, I wouldn't if,
Offhand, I'd like to suggest someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
Wasn't it Queen Elizabeth?
Now JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares.
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Right, Brad, I'll handle it all. Gentlemen, people, I'm sorry, and Miss LaRue, will you please leave me here alone, Mr. Finch?
All right, take care of him. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC? What about the stockholders? The board of directors?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They're all being pennies, sir.
Finch, you're a brilliant young chap, but I'm afraid you're going to down.
How, sir?
You missed the boat. You haven't thought this out properly.
I don't understand.
Now tell me, why does this worldwide wicked treasure girl have to be a big name personality?
Sir?
Couldn't it be someone more,
More identified with the company?
Yes, a real
worldwide wicked treasure girl?
Yes, maybe. But say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB. Just brilliant. Instead of some artificial actress, we'll get girl next door, Hetty LaRue. That's a great dot.
Wasn't a bad one, was it?
Well, then it's all settled.
But now tell me, Finch, where are you going to hide the treasure?
Now, JB, this show is to be completely unrigged. Not even the treasure girl is going to know.
Well, I'd like to know.
Okay, it's to be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl is going to say this week. West of the sun, west of the moon, where is it treasured? Blow me a tune.
What the heck was that?
Tough clue, isn't it? But, well, if you will note, the first letters of each line are WWWB. Worldwide Wicked Buildings.
You're going to use our buildings?
That's right. I'm hiding 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings across America.
Finch, you'll have mobs of people running all over our buildings looking for the cash.
Sir, if a man as brilliant and educated as you could guess from the clue I gave you, do you think the average viewer could?
Good point.
Good. Well, you can come back in now.
All right, everyone. I think I've decided to go through with Finch's treasure hunt. Of course, I want your approval.
Well, JB, I think it's an absolutely crazy notion. And we
I like it!
I like it!
We like it!
She is. I wanted this part of the show to be completely unscripted and unrehearsed.
Things that can be very dangerous.
I think.
Miss LaRue, do you swear to that?
I do.
And secondly, that you yourself do not know where the treasure is actually hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
See, we're going to get into trouble.
Why? Nobody knows where the treasure is except for you and me, right, JD?
What's up, River?
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you do not actually know where the treasure is hidden?
Look, I do not wish to take a bain. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is hidden. There is treasure in all of the worldwide wicked buildings right now.
How to handle a disaster. In every business
businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of the book, How to Apply for a Job.
Well, JD's looking for him just as fast as you can find him. He's talking mad. Hey, come back here. What are you doing? We got another little treasure hunter here. This little nut tried to sneak past me. This little nut happens to be the chairman of the board. It's Mr. Whomper. Chairman of the board, huh? They all look the same to me. I'm sorry about this, Mr. Whomper. If you'll come with me, JB is in his office. Luckily, they didn't write me that. Keep looking for Finch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty? No, Miss Jones, I'm so worried about him. He was a very nice boy. Was? What do they do to him? I don't know, but somebody's head has got to roll. Might you think of something? Won't you, Ponty? Yes, there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. I believe in you. I believe in you. Ponty, Ponty!
Rosemary, I'm so glad you're here.
Where have you been?
Wandering the streets, thinking.
You have a bruise on your head.
Oh, I know. I got it last night. They threw me out of a saloon.
What'd they do that for?
I wouldn't buy anything.
The brutes, you should go home.
No, I've got to go in there and face them.
The chairman of the board's in there.
I figured that.
Well, what are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the whole world's collapsed around his ears? Nothing. He just sits back and lets it come to him.
Ponty, I know with that mind of yours.
No, I'm going to put that mind of mine away. It's time for me to go in there, make a clean breast of everything, and go back to doing what I did before I came here.
Well, what did you do?
I was an exterior decorator. No, I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what, Ponty? I don't care what you do. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not doing it again.
No, that's no life for a woman, Rosemary. The wife of a window washer, sitting at home. I'm up there, never knowing if I land safely.
Vince, you're wanted in Jamie's office.
Gee, I thought I could wash up first.
They want you now.
Can I at least say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye.
How
I'm sorry any of this ever happened.
Oh, Ponty. Well, I'm not doing it again.
No, that's no life for a woman, Rosemary. The wife of a window washer, sitting at home. I'm up there, never knowing if I land safely.
Vince, you're wanted in Jamie's office.
Gee, I thought I could wash up first.
They want you now.
Can I at least say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye. I'm sorry any of this ever happened.
Oh, Ponty.
Honey, you shouldn't have to face those monsters. Go ahead and escape. Pretend I didn't see you for old lang syne.
No, I'm gonna go in there and face him like I should. I would think you'd be happy if they killed me.
If I can only be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, you know Mr. Wally Whomper, the chairman of the board.
Now, Wally, let me tell you before we go any further that I realize that I am the president of this company, the man who is responsible for everything that goes on here. So I'd like to state that anything that has happened is not my fault. Now, there's one bright side to this whole thing, Wally. You'll be glad to know that we've got somebody to pin it on. Have we found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in.
Okay, Wally, you'll soon see where the whole blame for this lies. Now, when he gets here, I'll do the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
Here, sir.
Mr. Bigby,
Just a moment, I'll do the talking. Oh, by the way, you never met Mr. Wamper, the chairman of the board.
Oh, Mr. Wamper, how do you do?
No time for speeches, Finch. I just want you to sign a simple little letter of resignation accepting the blame for what happened.
Okay, I'd be glad to.
What's that?
I said I'll do what you said.
Are you sure this isn't one of your tricks?
No, I'm through with all those tricks. You see, the firm has been pretty good to me, and I decided I'm gonna make a clean breast of everything and go back to doing what I did before I came here.
What'd you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
Yeah, me too.
You were?
Well, do you think I was? A rail splitter?
Collegeman.
So you're a window washer?
That's right, Mr. Wamper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Tell me, Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty boy. Well, it's been a long time since I've had somebody around here I can talk to. I'd like to get into this business anyways.
Well, sir, I had a book.
Yeah, me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was a lot more useful. I booked beds for all the other window washers and cleaned up a bundle. Should have stood in that business. 8 buildings ruined her. Struck us down 5 points. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Tell me, Ponty. I can understand a college man doing a boner like this, but not a window washer. Now, this idea.
Now, Wally, if there's one thing I won't do, it's take credit for another person's idea. Especially if she's the boss's niece.
You never told me you hired your niece.
Niece? Niece. Well, she's not my niece, she's my, wife's niece. This might sound like nepotism, Wally, but it's not. I've never shown her any favoritism. In fact, I hate her.
Don't you love her ideas?
No! When she first came to me with the idea about that treasure hunt, I said it was a lousy idea. And then when Finch brought it to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea. And I told him it was a lousy idea.
Then why'd you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
Well dressed and all up. However, he can't deny the idea for the treasure girl was his.
So that's right, Wally. That was my idea.
And not a bad one at that, but who the heck picked that bubble-headed tomato?
No, Wally, I don't want you to get any wrong ideas. This is a very nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. Well, I think I got the whole picture now. The only question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now, Wally, before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
So what?
Humanity. You see, even though we're all part of this cold corporate setup, deep down under our skin, we're all flesh and blood. We're all brothers. And, well, I want you to remember that before you make any decisions like firing Mr. Bigby. I mean, I know what you're thinking. You want to clear out the whole place from top to bottom. But, well, I think you should stop and think.
Any news yet, Smitty? Not a thing. Hey, Peterson, you heard anything yet? Nothing.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may I have a word? As you know, there have been a few changes made at Worldwide Wickets. I am speaking to you now in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Ms. Turner here is now in charge of personnel. Now, I would like for you to hear a few words from our hard-working, hard-driving president, Mr. J.B. Bigley.
Thank you. I can truly